I made two massive mistakes when DIYing my wedding signage. I can instantly see the two imperfections, but I don't know if this is obvious to other people. As a type A bride who wants everything to look super cohesive, I tried to match the font to the two different fonts on my save the dates that I made. The first issue is with that font. The font I used for our names was so easy to do, and I feel like it looks almost perfect. However, the font at the top does not. For one, it's not even in a straight line. Don't get me wrong, this is not world-ending stuff, and it doesn't look awful. It looks decent enough that I don't think many people would hopefully notice, though correct me if I'm wrong. However, it could be better. After a quick costume change and me showing off my first wedding hair trial, we're on to solving this first issue. The second mistake I would say is less obvious. That one is actually down to the colour. Like I mentioned earlier with trying to match the fonts to my save the dates, I also tried to match the colour to my save the dates. When the paint was wet, these seemed to match almost perfectly. Though unfortunately when it dried, it did dry a little bit darker than I was expecting, and it turned out a little bit more pink than I was hoping. This was partly due to me running out of white paint when I was painting these, and I couldn't be bothered to cut off the top, which, I mean, it's left me now going back over it. Though I'm not completely covering the rest of the text, I did obviously have to go over this again so that everything just meshed in nicely. Otherwise, there would be really dark areas where the text is and it would stand out so much against the newly painted background. I am very nervous to go back over all of this text because I could massively mess up again. That anticipation is going to have to build overnight because these now need to dry.